Hey softball community, and a special shout out to our VIPers. Welcome to our first ever Fastpitch live show here at Ripit HQ.
First ever.
First ever.
First ever.
First ever. So I'm Gabby, our VIP manager here at Ripit, and today we have a special guest, Alan, our director of product development.
Hi everyone. Special, thank you. I appreciate that.
Definitely special. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm anxious to see what questions you're gonna ask me, what the community has to ask. I'm pumped.
Yeah, so guys, Alan is going to be sharing some insights to how Ripit makes products. So we're excited and we want to invite you to be a part of this conversation. We're going to be having these shows every Wednesday at 12 p.m. where we're going to be sharing insights to what we do here at Ripit, inviting guests to also talk about things pertaining to softball. So we'll be bringing in people like coaches, parents, players, basically people who are passionate about softball.
And 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, right?
Oh yes,
East
12
Coast.
p.m. Eastern. I saw comments there actually.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
were like Central Eastern.
Right.
Because we're here in Florida.
Yeah. It's cold today.
I know, right? Like what? It's like
60s? It's crazy.
60s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Compared to like people up, you guys are probably watching Chicago or whatever, and it's like 20s there. So guys, come down to Florida and hang out with us at Ripit.
There you go.
But if you're just tuning in, we want to invite you to be a part of this conversation. Like I said earlier, we're going to be having these shows every week. So you'll have the opportunities throughout our show to share feedback, submit questions that you have for Alan. We're going to be having a Q&A session near the end of the show where we'll be going through the comments and seeing what questions you guys have.
So feel free to put me on the spot and see if I can
Basically.
answer these questions. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
guys,
good. Let's
you
do
guys
it.
have the
Let's do it.
opportunity to pull some insights from Alan right here. And if you guys are watching also, let us know where you're from and what team you're representing. So I see already Coach Ken from Wildfire, hashtagging ReRipIt. We see Caroline, she is with the skate team. Hey Carolyn, thank you for tuning in. So guys, if you're just coming in, feel free to comment, let us know where you're from and what team you're with. And yeah, we're going to be getting into our talk with Alan, but before that, Alan, did you want to share some wins that we have in Ripit? Past week, yeah.
Yeah, we've had some really great meetings with our retail partners who are anxious to get our product to the stores. January, February timeframe, fast by the expected, so that was a ton of work to do. We got some Anakin, the rest of the community, we got a team building together to do some mannequins.
That's exciting, guys. You guys are going to be having our first softball mannequin in all stores. That's huge. So guys, if you go to Academy, don't forget to take a picture, hashtag, share it to everyone. Like, we're working really hard, especially Alan and the retail department, and really expanding and having you all have your own softball experience in stores. Because we all know that baseball has their section, but softball's like
Underserved.
So we're working really hard, and don't forget also if you're watching this to click that share button on the bottom. We definitely want to work with you all in expanding and growing the sport of softball together. So be sure to click that share button. And in case you don't already know as well, here at Ripit, our mission is to elevate the player experience. And we're inspired by you, from coaches, parents, and players. So we do our best to, through the show, through our VIP program, we want to work with you and just growing the sport of softball together.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Any other ones that we have?
I mean, we have the ugly sweater party coming up, so I'm looking forward to that.
That's true. Yeah. For us employees here.
For sure.
Yeah, and you guys are also working on batting gloves, right? That's coming out?
Yeah, so that was one of the products that the sales team got a chance to present to our retail partners, Diggs Academy, everyone else, and then we're finalizing those and getting those out the door. So
that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's really amazing because typically I know with getting into retail stores it takes 1 to 2 years to get in, but we got in within a year.
Yeah, even less than a year, really. So
yeah.
Super excited, and they're excited. So
that's the growth. Like, I've really seen the progression of where Ripit's taking us, and a lot of it has to do with our VIP program, with the coaches, players, parents helping us, coming alongside us with helping us with product development. That's really just helped us make these products so
fast, yeah, and so good.
So successful.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So I also wanted to share a couple wins that we have from our VIP teams. So this past couple of weeks we had the Windermere Fury team, and Central Florida Sting come by and visit our office.
That's right.
And we had, what, bats? What else?
We had them test some bats, gave us some feedback on that, some batting gloves, doing some prototype testing on our batting gloves. We started doing some initial conversations around some other products, but yeah, that was the two focus areas. Yeah.
It was fun. So guys, if you are interested in having a tour, having a pizza party here at Rip It, we're always welcoming teams to come in. We work really closely. You'll have the opportunities to check out our headquarters, including this room that we have.
It's gorgeous.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
We have all our equipment, apparel that we're expanding. But yeah, you'll have opportunities to just come in and give feedback and give us some insights on products that are still in prototypes or samplings. So it's just a great time. And we also wanted to give a shout out. I don't know if any Atlanta Viper teams are on right now, but we wanted to give them a shout out because we had a USSSA tournament back in November, and Sean Medder's team actually won.
Yeah.
So that was amazing, and he's one of our VIP teams. So if you're a coach or a parent and you want to be a part of our VIP program, have your coach sign up at ripitvip.com. You'll have opportunities to get insights to what products we're working on, give feedback, test out products for us, and we usually give special offers to say thank you for helping us. Yeah, and Alan is definitely appreciative of you guys because, like we said, you've helped out. But I want to give a shout out to Ryan Gunkel. He's on, and he's actually the coach for Windermere Fury. Hey, Ryan. Brian is also here from Electric City Bombers. So guys, don't forget to click that share button so that we can share this video and also share our VIP program to other coaches who may be watching. And if you're just tuning in, we have Alan, Director of Product Development. He's going to be sharing some insights on how Rip It makes products.
I hope I'm really insightful. That's my goal.
We have coaches waiting expectantly,
Okay.
So don't fail, Alan. Don't disappoint.
All right, let's see.
I'm just kidding, you're not going to disappoint. And guys, you can submit your questions that you have to Alan, but for now, I have a couple questions, Alan.
Okay.
So can you share with our viewers our process of how we make products and what makes our process different from other companies?
So how we make products. So basically, it's sort of like a 5-step process that we kind of go through. We start with the ideation phase or idea phase, which there are plenty of ideas on what products to make, how to make them, and then we just go through this process of like creating some assumptions and going out and testing those. Every step of the process, we bring in teams from the softball community or reach out to folks in the softball community through via survey or phone interview or in-person interview to ask them what their thoughts and their concerns about current products on the market and how we can make it better, or what's missing in the market and how we can add it.
Wow.
So that's sort of our process, and I think that what makes our process unique and special is we approach it without any preconceived ideas on the solution. Right? We really want to focus on what are you currently experiencing? What are players currently experiencing? What are coaches and parents currently experiencing in the market?
Right.
And then how can we solve those problems or improve that performance or make it better?
That's good. It's
Yeah.
like you're basically utilizing exactly what the customers need and want in regards to what we think is best.
Yeah, and it's tricky, right? Because there's this old famous quote by I think it was about Henry Ford. Like if he had asked people what they wanted back in the day when he was building the Model T. They may have said a faster horse, right? But instead he created the Model T. So this idea that there's also expressed and unexpressed needs that customers have, we try to really listen and have players and parents and coaches tell us stories about their interaction with the products, so we can try and really understand those unexpressed needs, right? Because in some cases you may need a faster horse, in other cases you may need a car.
That's a good
to
point.
get it done, so,
No,
yeah.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned too that I really liked about the touch points for what each product goes through, how many players.
Yeah, we at least hundreds, 600, 700, depends on our survey interactions, depends on how many interviews and how many iterations we go through. But at a minimum, we're talking 600 people for every product that we develop.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
a lot of conversations.
Yeah, and it's good because we can see that we're making products not just replicating what other companies have done. But what makes us unique, I think, like what you were saying, is
Sure.
working together with our softball community through the VIP program and getting those touch points. Like that's huge because it's true. We could just easily just research things and like let's take the best product and replicate it, but
Right.
we still want to get insights from what our customers are experiencing. And how many, because I know usually, typically, we don't, the first sample is not the one that we just go off with. How many like reiterations does it usually take?
So how many times do we get it wrong before we get it right? Is
Yes,
that what you're asking? So our goal is normally 3. We don't always hit 3, but it's again like, you know, we develop a sample, we take it out to the community, they give us feedback on it, and we keep working on it until we get it right, or as close to right as we can.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah, our goal is 3, but yeah, we don't hit that all the time.
And how about, what was our we recently made sliding shorts. So
Yes.
that was we've gotten a lot of great feedback on that, but how many reiterations did that take?
It I think went through 5.
Yeah.
Put me on the spot, 5 or 6 prototypes on that, testing different fabrics. Tested, and if you're not familiar with our sliders, sliding shorts, what really makes them unique is they have period protection in them, which is something that was revealed during one of our interview sessions
Oh,
from a
right.
parent. So now you have sliding shorts with period protection, and getting period protection right and working through all that, it took it took us more iterations than we originally planned. So I
Right.
think we ended up at 6.
But that's such a great point that you just
Yeah.
brought up with the period protection for our sliding shorts, because we would have not got that idea if we didn't talk to moms that expressed that concern.
Yeah.
And I think it's just so cool because I think we talked about this before when Rip It, before our process was we would have a group of men, right, trying to make products for like 12-year-old girls. And
Yes, that is true. I don't know if the 4 of us sitting around a table would have come up with, making our sliding shorts longer, improving the fabric,
right.
or period protection. But that's what the result was after engaging the softball community. I think we got the best sliding short on the market, and the response from players has been fantastic, and parents.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know if that would have that same result would have happened if we had used our old process where we would just sit in a room and not talking to people. But now we engage the softball community.
Yes.
So
guys, if you're just tuning in, don't forget to click that share button. Put in your questions that you have for Alan. He is the director of product development. He's just giving insights to how we make products. So if you have any questions about our process, how we made certain products, what products are coming up, feel free to comment in. And we have coaches coming in though. Brian from Central Florida Pride Team, he came by.
Yeah.
Brian, you helped us test out products as well. I believe it was the socks you helped us test out. So thank you, Brian. Don't forget to click that share button, invite other parents to come in. But Alan, so that was amazing. And I think it's so great, like we call it here at Rip It co-creation process because we're working with players, with their VIP teams. And what I love about it is because I've seen recently, I've worked here now for 3 years, but I've seen consistently more players switching to Rip It. And it's because a lot of players want to be with companies who are committed to their sport. And at Rip It, like, we're committed to softball. We're putting all our efforts to focus in the sport, to really hear you guys out. What are your frustrations? What are your pain points? And putting it into the products. And like what Alan said, 600 touch points.
at least.
At least,
Yeah.
wow.
So
That's huge, guys. Like, we really work hard and going through all these iterations. And you guys help us. Alan, you're amazing. So guys, if you have questions, feel free to comment in. But Alan, the second question I wanted to ask you is,
Yes.
what is one of the most frustrating things with managing the product development process?
You want a long list or a short list?
Maybe the top.
It's top 2.
Yeah, the top 2 things.
All right. So the most top 2 most frustrating things are, I would say, having so many conversations with the softball community reveals so many features that we want to put into products. And we're always fighting. I think this is just the nature of developing products that you're going to sell. But you're always fighting, trying to get all the feature sets into a product and trying to make it economically viable,
That's
you
true.
know, for the company. So there's always this trade-off between we really want to put these features into a product, but then it would cost too much money and people wouldn't pay for it.
Right.
You know? So
right.
those are the 2 things that the things we're constantly battling. So we try and put as many as we can.
Yeah, that's true.
Trying to get as many features as we can, the most important features as we can, and we fight really hard to make that happen. And so yeah, it's always frustrating.
That's good, because I know we always ask the question, like, if you had a magic wand, how would you want your product to be? But in reality, it's true. Like, it's hard to make everything.
Yeah,
you know, to put everything in. So I like the idea of picking, the most important features out.
Yeah, that's our goal. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, it's something that we struggle with. I know folks in the community have seen this problem, but it's color matching, which you wouldn't think is a
oh gosh,
matching
I
color.
know.
You wouldn't think that was a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
But when you have the same color on different fabrics, it gets very difficult to match those colors.
Right.
And we know everyone's trying to be matchy and cute and all this, that, and the other thing. So it's really just it's tedious work that we have to really focus on. We have the right equipment, we have the right people. It's just you just got to go through iterations until you can get as close as you can.
That's true. Like, think about like matching a helmet with like a shirt fabric.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. And I think last time we were talking about like lab tests.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, we do all that. It's a little it's frustrating. I wish we could do it faster. I wish we can get it right.
Right. That's a good point.
So,
faster.
Yeah, faster would be great.
Yeah, we're getting there, and with your help, coaches, parents, players, like you guys have definitely helped us with that. So awesome. And then now the last question, and we have some coaches putting in questions, so we'll get through that.
Oh, great. I'm excited.
But Alan, the last question I had for you is,
Yes.
do you want to share some upcoming products that we are working on launching for next year?
So many. So our meetings with our retail partners have went really well. The softball community has been asking for us to make more and more products. So batting gloves, obviously coming out next year. Working on another pant.
Wow, another pant.
Yeah, bats are now back on the schedule.
Oh yes, I see a coach right there talking about bats.
Yeah, working on bats. I think we mentioned that earlier. Starting to experiment with a new service called My Rip It.
Yes.
That allows coaches to have like a one-stop shop when it comes to ordering uniforms and spirit wear. We've been testing with some VIP teams with My Rip It. I think we're going to roll that out in January.
Yeah.
So a really great experience that solves so many pains that coaches have been experiencing. The ability to order one at a time versus having to do this bulk thing.
Yeah.
When you order spirit wear, what else does it do? It allows us to ship it faster.
That's good, yeah.
So just trying to address the issues that the coaches and softball community have expressed to us. So I thank all the teams that worked with us during the testing part.
Right.
I know it was frustrating for a lot of people.
And there might be some coaches watching now that help with the myripit.com.
So they will excited. They're going to be beneficiaries of this new program that we roll out early next year.
That's going to be amazing because I know a lot of coaches, and you guys that are watching now, that one-stop shop, having one place to shop for everything is super helpful.
Yeah.
But now we have some coaches asking questions in. So Dean, one of our VIP coaches, hey Dean, he's with the Wildfire team.
Yes.
He says, excited to learn about Rip It getting back into the bat business. Any update on the Rip It line of bats? So what's our progress, Alan, with bats?
Our progress is slow. Right now we are, just to get into the technical parts of it, we're searching for a factory that can make a consistent product, right? So you got to find the right factory partner, and you got to create the right design. So we're working through that. I think we are, we'll probably be towards the end of next year have something that we're really excited about. It's just like we're still early on right now. I think we did the first. We had teams come and hit our first prototype, and we got to go back to the drawing board. So we just got to keep working.
It's better to go back than just make something bad.
But we got a ton of great information, improving the batting grip and making sure we have the sound right.
Right, the pop.
Yeah, and all that. So it was really good. But yeah, that product won't probably be ready late next year. So.
Okay, so guys, stay tuned for that. We'll be bringing in teams to test out, because I know last time we set up batting nets, and we had some teams come in and test out some bats. So that's going to be fun. And then we have Shay here. She asked, Alan, what's your favorite product that you've helped make at Rip It? Which one gave you the most stress? I think I know that answer.
You do?
That gave the most stress?
Yeah, what's your guess?
Pants. Because that was our first apparel.
Yeah, so that's you're right. So I wish people understood. Like, I am not a fashion person, but we as a company decided to get into the apparel business. So I've learned a ton about pants and bras and shirts and
Right.
period protection. Do a learning curve on that. So the one that stressed me out the most was pants because we really saw an opportunity to make a better product. To allow the softball community and softball players to have a better
Right.
experience. And it was just like stressful not being able
Right.
to execute that as well as we wanted to. But we learned a ton. And
But we at the end successfully made one.
yeah, it's great.
It was just a struggle in the beginning.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely stressful. What was
Right.
the other part of her question? What was
But it
that?
was cool because we have here Coach Ken. He said the softball pants
Yeah.
are great. First time we didn't have sizing issues.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear.
So
Thank
it's
you.
like our hard work, yeah, our hard work paid off because you guys helped. And I think the hardest part with the pants was like making sure the sizing was right, the measurements was right, specking it out. But I'm glad that we went through it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But it was stressful. You talk about how many iterations we went through to get that right. To be clear, our goal is 3.
Right.
I think we ended up at like 16
Yeah.
different versions of the pant until we got it right, the fabric right, and
Yeah.
fit right. So
But we've gotten better because our sliding shorts was fun.
Yeah.
We slowly cut down our prototype samples.
yeah,
So we have a lot of people tuning in. Awesome.
Good.
Melissa Moody, how are you? So actually this would be a perfect time. We're still going to answer some questions, but because a lot of people are tuning in now, I want to announce the giveaway that we will be having. So on each show, we will be doing giveaways.
are you really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Special
Yeah.
giveaway. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, but we will be doing giveaways. And
Nice.
today's giveaway is going to be our fielder's mask. And to win this, all you have to do is basically tag a coach or a parent and click the share button. And on Friday at 5 p.m., I'm going to go through and randomly choose a winner. So don't forget to comment, tag a coach or parent, share the video, and you'll have the opportunity to win this amazing fielder's mask. And this is the reason why we're actually giving a fielder's mask is because this is Alan's favorite
It
Rip
is,
It product.
Yeah, Shay's question. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was Shay's question.
Yes.
Yes. So Alan, for anyone who might be watching and is not using a fielder's mask, why do you think they should be?
Why do I think players should be wearing a fielder's mask? We have in the sport of softball, the players are getting bigger and stronger and faster every single day. I was watching something on Instagram, and I know it's just an anecdote, but this one player that I was following, I think she's 12, but she had a hitting coach, strength and conditioning coach. Then she went to a fielding practice, all after school.
Wow.
Right? So if you can imagine, like, these players are getting bigger, faster, stronger, and better.
Right.
And it's happening every year. But the field is staying the same size. Right? So players are constantly having to continue to play the sport of softball like they play it, right? Crashing down from third and first. Pitcher's got to field their position. The dimensions of the field haven't changed, but the risk that the players face playing the sport is going up, right? So, I'm I'm a proponent of especially the infielders, the corners, and the pitcher wearing a fielder's mask.
No, I agree. It's like you girls that are playing, you're growing, you're stronger, and this is only to show that you are getting stronger and that you need this because you never know.
Yeah.
So I agree, and we've gotten so many testimonies of even parents submitting or players being thankful that they did have their masks that it protected them.
Yeah. So by far my favorite, and it's the one I see on ESPN when I tune in on Saturdays to watch softball.
Yeah.
Pitchers are wearing it.
You were showing me the other day college players are even wearing it.
Yeah, that's my point. So it's a thing. So
it's a thing.
It's my favorite.
And if it's not a thing in your team, it should be a thing. Wear your fielder's mask. Get a Rip It fielder's mask if you don't have one. And if you guys have testimonies as well, don't forget to share in the comments. So we'd love to read about it. But let me go through. So we still have Tom. Tom, he says cool. He's tagging coaches. Ryan, he says I need to win 2 masks. I like what Tom says. He has nothing soft about a softball, so
Yeah,
it's a
true.
must.
That's a thing.
That is definitely true. And then right here we see Ryan. He says, I have twin girls playing 10U, and a peace of mind policy is a really good plan. Thanks, we own the mask and helmet, and we plan on getting more. Yeah, Alan, did you want to talk a little bit about our peace of mind policy? Because that is a great policy that we have.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a commitment that we've shown to the products we believe in. We believe in them quite a bit. So if you are injured in the normal course of play, wearing our helmet or fielder's mask, we'll pay a portion of the medical bills that you incur because of an injury while wearing one of our products.
Yeah.
It's a program we've had in for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And it's been well received, and I just think it speaks to the belief that we have in the product that we make. So
Right.
yeah, I think it's a great program.
I think it is too. It's amazing how Rip It is just willing to just be there, even take the extra step, because that's not really necessary to have that peace of mind policy.
Yeah.
But it's good that we have that. No, this is great. And yeah, we see Marlene here. She works in customer service here at Rip It, and so she said register within
hi,
30
Marlene.
days.
Yeah.
Marlene, yes. Awesome. This is amazing. This is great. So guys, if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to click that share button. And throughout the shows, we're going to be inviting people who work at Rip It. Next week, we'll be having Janelle. She's our product development specialist. So she's going to be actually showing you cool equipment that we have here, like Pantone boxes to color match, all that fun stuff. And then the week after, we're going to be having a mom panel, which I'm really excited about. We're going to be having moms from our VIP teams giving you insights, tips, preparing for the Christmas season, and we get to hear too what moms have to say about the sport and also about the Rip It products that they've been using. So it's going to be just a great thing. So don't forget to click that share button. Don't forget to tune in. We're going to be having these shows every Wednesday now, and we just want to have, conversations where we get to invite you to be a part of it and really just grow the sport of softball together.
Cool.
But Alan, thank you for being on the show.
Is that it?
Yeah, so we're gonna definitely have you come in as well. And you guys also, if you're not watching live, feel free to comment in the comments below and ask any more questions. We'll go back through, and the next show we can also answer those questions.
Sweet.
And before we leave, Shay has a question.
Oh.
She says, what if a team wants to get involved in helping make great products with Rip It?
You want to take that one? Or you want to take that one?
I'll take it because
Okay.
I guess I manage the VIP program. So Shay, I love that question. You should sign up to our VIP program. That's like the perfect opportunity for you to help out with products. Typically twice a year we'll send out new products that we're making. We'll have you test it out. But the cool part too about being a VIP team is that you get to get updates throughout the beginning stages all the way to the end and have opportunities to share feedback. We usually will send you like design concepts that we have, which one do you like, feedback, and it's really fun for the girls to be able to really see what work goes into making these products.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the links here below, ripitvip.com, and you can go in and sign up. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. Once again, don't forget to tune in next week. We'll be on Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're just super excited to have you be a part of the conversation. So we'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.